Oh. Ah, there we go. How's it going, guys? Won't be too long. I'm just waiting for Canada to hop in so we can get an invite to the lobby. So we got Andromeda Esports teams New Horizon and Sun playing tonight against each other. So it'll be fun. Let me just see. Is the music too loud? Give me just a second. I gotta do. Did not even pick it up. Oh, okay. I can't hear it. But everything else sounds good. Maybe this is it. Yeah. Alright. Do, 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 do. Alrighty. In two, put your hands together if you wanna clap as we take you through this monkey rap. Ha! DK. Donkey Kong. Middle of the bunch, you know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail. His coconut gun can fire in spurts. If it shoots ya, it's gonna hurt. He's bigger, faster, and stronger too. He's the first member of the DK crew. Huh, DK. Donkey Kong. DK. Donkey Kong is here. Listen up, dude, she can shrink in size. The moon is quick and nimble when she needs to be. You can throw through the air and climb up trees if you choose her. You'll not choose wrong if I skip in on her. She's one cool Kong, huh, DK. Donkey Kong has no style, he has no grace. But this Kong has a funny face. He can handstand when he needs to and stretch his arms out just for you. Inflate himself just like a balloon. Oh, motherfucker. Wait. What if I do this? What if I break the internet real quick? So bam, and I do this. It's definitely as member. There we go. I'll do that. Where is he? Has he joined the chat? Nightbot online. Nuts, pineapple smells. Grapes, melon, oranges, and coconut shells. Oh yeah, walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells. Grapes, melon, oranges, and coconut shells. Peanuts, pineapple smells. It says Nightbot's here, but has he joined the chat? Grapes, melon, oranges, and coconut shells. Oh yeah. Oh. No. Welcome to the live stream. We're just getting things set up right now. Ah, I think the friend request went through. Oh, no. Not yet. One day. What commands can I give that? What if I do this? Yeah, he's not in the chat. How do you get him to join the chat? Hey, yo, it's my boy Raynars. How we doing, bro? Ah, there we go. Outgoing Fredo, guys. There we go. How we doing? I tried to set up Nightbot, but Nightbot's being a bitch. Well, it sucks, man. I don't even know how to get it in. Sunrise. Okay. Oh. There we go. Oh, the ads already launched themselves. That's crazy. I didn't even click a button. They just launched themselves. This is my first stream since I came back. Well, to be fair, I would have streamed earlier, but no one was doing anything, so yeah. I guess it is what it is at the end of the day. Guess I'll try getting Nightbot in next stream. I still can't hear the music. So what am I doing wrong? Okay, wait. Okay. Okay. That is so weird. There's no music. Am I doing something wrong? Let's find out. Oh. Wait. Is this any better? I don't know. I'll have to see. Hey! There we go. Okay. Apologies for that. But there should be music now in the stream. I think. I don't know. At least on my end, I can hear the music through my stream feedback. So I don't know why I changed. You know, sometimes, you know, you like reboot your PC and things change even though they should have never changed, right? So it's like, it's kind of like wax sauce. guess we'll have to figure out Nightbot next stream. I'll probably do a yeah, what's it called? Like a test stream or whatever, just to work out some kinks. So we gotta do some YouTube testing. See if that kind of stream still exists. Because we were having a lot of issues last time. But before the holidays. Maybe they made it better. If they did, well, we'll have to see. Ooh, some new more. Yeah, sorry. I tried getting Nightbot in here. He wouldn't show up. So, yeah, for the next stream, he should be there. I don't know if it's because I have to, like, reboot it after I sign back in. But, I don't want to turn the stream off and back on. So, Nightbot command should work next cast. I'll make sure of it. Hey, welcome back, Archfit. It's been a while. Alright, we have 10 people here in the lobby, so we should be getting dropped fairly soon. Is the music okay? Because got another kid. Been busy. Good to see you, Big Boss. Hey! Thank you, Shinobi, for the follow. Wow, good to hear that, Archfit. You're progressing in life. All I'm doing is progressing in my old school RuneScape account. Sounds good. Okay. I just wanted to make sure, because it's really loud for me, but it doesn't sound too loud for you guys, so. Hey, welcome, Stizra. Oh, looks like we have a draft link. That's good. Okay, I'll be too. For those who aren't going to be there the entire time for the live stream, if you ever want to like catch the VOD or whatever, make sure. Ah, Jesus Christ! I fucking hate this. Give me a second. Yeah, just make sure you're following the YouTube, like you're subscribed to YouTube, because that's where I put all the VODs. And, you know, if ever you like variety content, then I do like multiple shorts a week and a bunch of funny stuff. The schedule is in the description for the YouTube channel, but the VOD should be uploaded after this stream. I was just doing side selection, and then I should have the draft cam up. I think I can get the draft cam up right now. Yeah, okay, wait. Okay, we're gonna put myself here for the draft cam. There we go. Oh. Jesus, that's a lot of people. A spectate lobby, like the spectate part of the lobby is full. That's crazy. I've never seen that many people. Outside of like when Eternals are like lazily bringing 2 people. Huh? Am I on the right draft link? I am on the right draft link. Okay, just making sure. Oh, people are leaving? Oh, I don't know. People are joining, they're leaving, they're joining, they're leaving, they're joining, they're leaving. Okay. Looks like we might be good to go, I think. I don't know. Production's ready. We're ready for this this chaos between New Horizons and Suns. There must be like 2 coaches or something. So we already have 10 people in the. Yeah, we had the. All right. I think we're just about ready. I'm not too sure. Are we waiting on something? Not too sure. It looks like we've got gold to emerald average. Well, I'm gonna say plat average. Plat average for today's scrim. So about Eternals emergence. If you're from the Eternals live stream, it's about Eternals emergence elo cap. So are they waiting on me to give the ready check? Blue side is ready. Okay, so we're just waiting on red side. That's cool. It's updated, so it says ready. I never noticed that. That must be a new thing. It's cool to see things get updated. No worries. I've been ready. Alright, but looks like we're getting started. Alright, here goes. I don't have any actual intel on these teams. So let's see if, because I watched the first LCK match of the, okay, Zaheen getting taken off the board, makes sense. Champion still looks a little bit stupid. Not seeing many nerfs. But definitely a, if he gets fed, it can be very problematic style champion. The Zeref is interesting. I noticed there's a lot of Mel bans, at least solo QIs. Lucian, currently, I believe he got hotfixed. I'm not too sure if he got hotfixed like for today's patch or whatever, but Lucian, Aphelios, and like 3 other 80 carries are getting hotfixed because they're like insanely broken. And Silas might indicate a Malphite, like a want to play Malphite / Maokai and or Alistar kind of pool. So we'll have to see here. But yeah, now Lucian currently amazing on the current patch. And yeah, okay, ban the Silas, you ban the Malphite in retrospect. You don't get it for free because you build the Zeke's Convergence, which gives ability haste now, so it's actually a fantastic item from a like, you know, like just a bad support item that Rakan and Alistar have to build. But the Viego here login is interesting. Okay, there are still a lot of power picks left up in the jungle, and Best notably one of them that has not been fine-tuned. Finally, though, I don't think we're going to be seeing much Zed jungle anymore anytime soon, because they just announced a 60% monster damage nerf on the passive, which is for Zed, who's been playable in the jungle because of that buff, probably puts him from like Z tier to like C tier. Alright, the Jinx pickup is nice. Remember, we do have the role quest, so you will have to be in lane to get your quest done. I don't know if there's like new overlay stuff that comes with it from spectators. We haven't done a cast since 2025. That was only 2 weeks ago, but okay, the Jace. Okay, this could be Junga Jace. It seems more playable than Lane Jace right now, just because a lot of things that Lane Jace doesn't like playing into that are currently unbanned. So we'll have to see here. I'm just asking them on client, what team is what side, just so I can know what New Horizon is red. Okay, thank you. Alright. Sounds good. Okay, we picked up Silver. Another broken champion with Essence Reaver. Honestly, Essence Reaver is a crit item now. So it is the Bismillah. But now that we have seen Jinx and Silver, there won't be any Ezreal. There won't be any Smolder. Even though Smolder quite good right now. Ooh, is my mic a little bit too loud? I don't know. If at any point my voice is peaking outside of a team fight, please do let me know. Thank you, the Victor, for the follow. Just so you guys can hear, because sometimes, at least with my old mic, sometimes it would cut out mid-team fight, and then it would get awkward because you see me yelling on the camera, and then you can't hear anything. So at any point, if there's any issues, Diana is still very powerful jungler. But Diana plus Viego makes me think maybe this is a lane, like a mid lane Diana? Is this like an answer, a stylistic answer to the possibility of Jace? Who knows? The Galio lock-in, we know that's mid. I don't think Galio's played anywhere else, at least. Not that I'm aware of. Galio's only ever been played mid. I've seen a little bit of playability in top lane against Rumble specifically. Other than that, there were a few copium people that tried playing him support. But okay, the Nami ban. Nami's still pretty good. Enchanter support's actually kind of nice with these new support items. You know, it's funny, support get literally almost no changes except extra money, but the support items really do make a big difference, especially with like the Fey Lanterns or whatever the hell they're called. Bro, the control for vision has never been more important. There are barely any objectives to do, but you will want to make sure you are not spotted doing an objective, because objectives are slower now. So it's less sneaky. So the Nautilus ban makes sense. The Briar is interesting. But, you know, maybe it's just a specialty here from the side of New Horizons. I don't want to get cheesed. Though, the only Briar player I know, since the Briar isn't really in the best spot right now, so I'm not too sure what kind of kooky combination Jinx, Jace, Galio could do with a Briar. Because unless it is Jace jungle, we still have the jungle open. But it looks like with the Nico ban, the Lulu ban, we might have already figured out what our jungle is. The Alistar is good. Very tanky, especially with the Zeke's Convergence. Very buildable first item. Gives ultimate haste. So it's not as OP that you get two unstoppable wills in one team fight, but you will definitely you're guaranteed to have it for every team fight. And even if you get picked off like a minute before Baron, it's not the end of the world anymore. So let's see here, because Zeke's Convergence, that Frost Storm slow, fantastic. There's Scion here for Suns. Scion is a champion I saw kind of just do dumb shit. He one lane. One lane against Perfect. In the LCK, it was crazy. You pick Renekton to break shields, and like it didn't do anything in lane. Of course, Dudu lost that game, but it wasn't Dudu's fault. He had more damage than his laning opponent by a good margin, so it was kind of crazy. Okay, so we've got this. I'm getting dive vibes. Okay, yeah, Bard, Diana, Scion. Yeah, we're looking to dive. We're looking to force team fights around the Sivir, and we're looking to dive. You get the speed boost from Sivir, and then you just go to town. And use the Bard ult to cut off the turret if it's still alive. So, okay, it was Jace jungle, and it's going to be Galio versus Diana in the mid lane. Okay. So it's Jace versus Viego. So it seems like Jace might be a good pick into the Viego. I don't know. It really depends on how important they prioritize Scuttle and Grubs. So we'll have to see. Because remember, dragons now, the more dragons you take, the slower your team will take it. Because you got a damage debuff against Dragon. You will lose damage because of the Dragon Vengeance stack. So it allows other teams to be able to have like a comeback style mechanic for it. So we'll have to see. Alright, let's head back to the Super Webcam real quick for just a sec, so I can move stuff here. If you're new to my live stream and you have virgin eyes, avert your eyes when we head into Champ Select. Just saying, because when the Champion Select disappears, but hey, don't worry, things are halal. We keep things kosher here, so don't worry about that. There's nothing. It's nothing wrong. It's just things normies aren't used to, but I can guarantee, there's nothing wrong with the animated background. So speaking of which, if you haven't already, can I pin my own thing? What do I do? I do this, and we're gonna manually unpin it. Okay. So, if you haven't already, make sure you click the follow button on the live stream. Most of you here should already be following. That's why you're here, of course. But also, if you don't know, I upload the VOD on my YouTube channel if ever you feel like checking it out. There's also variety content uploaded Monday to Friday. It's free to subscribe. We're pushing 1,000 subscribers. Trying to turn the monetization on. You know, make my dream come true. Hell yeah, one day it's going to happen. But I need your guys' help to make it come true. Other than that, if you're feeling super generous, Twitch Prime should still be a thing. So if we got any primers in the chat, make sure you press that Prime. I will not run ads. The ads run themselves, but I will never manually click ads. So you should only ever get ads once every, I think, 30 minutes. So it should be 2 ads an hour. So normally, by most means, if you have Prime or Twitch Turbo, I think, or your sub, you will not have any ads. You will not get your gameplay interrupted, but I will not be running any ads during the games that I run myself, because I'll be busy casting, right? So, anyways, if you followed and you've subscribed on YouTube, it's more than I can ask. Sit back, enjoy the stream. Make sure you got yourself a drink, a snack, and maybe, you know, head to the bathroom so you're not too far gone. And let's get it going. There you go. This is what I meant. So don't worry. The music will be we'll be getting rid of the music and have in-game music for when the game starts. But other than that, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. I'm told that I'm a pretty good caster for the Scrubby W leagues. And yes, that's a jar of peanut butter behind me. Don't worry. No, nothing wrong with having emergency protein snacks. Okay. That's about what I expected for the team comps. The new support items, I'm interested to seeing which ones are going to be used. And one thing I'm really excited to see is this war over vision, because from what I've seen in solo queue with like the Fey Lantern or whatever, bro, it is insanely OP to be able to find the enemy jungle and like track their movements and stuff, because the game is a bit slower, but because of the lack of extra objectives like Otacon and Rift and like all that stuff, you know, we now have a team fighting simulator. There's no feats of strengths anymore, so first blood matters. You can't just randomly walk into your opponent's nexus and not get punished. Oh! That's what they meant by delay or no delay. Okay, I was so confused for a second. Okay, so hopefully no spectator issues. Yeah, thank you, NVIDIA. We get it. Yeah. Overlay. La. Go ahead. Thank you. So we got some nice skins. Just our Guardian Jinx. We got some cool chromas. All right. Arcane Inventor Jace. All right. A Rainbow Mordecai. I can't wait to see what that looks like. And thank you, Mr. Palas, for the follow. Hey, we hit 400 followers. You guys are giga chats. For real. OMG. So hopefully it loads. Hopefully there's no issue. Because sometimes when you turn the delay off, I completely misunderstood the question when Canada asked me the question. Because normally people ask if there's a delay on the stream. There's naturally the spectator delay or whatever. But yeah, I think Canada misunderstood what I was answering. But I also misunderstood the question. So, well, let's hope we get into the game, please. Come on. It's the first game I'm casting in 2026, please. God bless. I'll have to wait and see. Wait this long? It's either because someone hasn't connected or spectator client having issues. I hope it's someone hasn't connected, because that means the game hasn't started. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, Spaghetti. Just a bit harder. Come on, it's just like 3 games at most tonight. Ah. Yeah. Alright, there we go. So we got... Oh, I almost forgot to do the thing. So, wait. So, give me a... Oh my god, wait. I had to make it... You... There we go. And... There we go. That looks good, right? I think so. I think we're good. Okay, so we're gonna have standard issue lanes. The thing is, with these role quests, it's proxying, at least for top lane. You know, I've seen that it's like a big problem in solo queue. So being denied access to the lane is gonna be a big thing. So you're not gonna want to take any risky fights early, because if you take an unnecessary back, you will just put yourself behind on that quest. And the quest for like 80 carry at top and mid actually matter a lot. Mid they get a pair of sneakers. But bot lane gets an extra item. Top lane gets 2 extra levels. And jungle, you know, they basically tune into an iShow speed stream. And last but not least, supports get that money. Because, you know, we supports, we're broke. We're on welfare for a reason. Ooh, and Roma taking a good trade with the Death Grasp. Shinobi landing some good poke early. And see here if Wonderland is going to be able to survive. Because, you know, normally with these Mordekaiser lanes, the thing is, once you get that Leandries and that Rylai's, it doesn't matter how tanky you are. There's not much you can do about it. Another Death Grasp into Obliterate here from the side of Ares. Snoopy and Shinobi, they have a small CS lead for now. But in the mid lane, we are definitely tussling quite a bit. Canada and Nightmare are running very, very low here on mana very early on. So you want to avoid having to take unnecessary backs, especially in the mid lane, because while you only get like upgraded Jordans, it's still a lot. Galio gonna recall, probably going no magic refillable. No, okay. Looks like we're going in. Big Man Ping's going in, looking for the headbutt pulverize, but we're gonna be split up. Canada, the first mid laner to make it to the team fight, but Pie Creamer is just gonna be able to get away. Is he gonna be able to steal this scuttle? We're looking with a shock blast, but it's not gonna happen. The bush is warded. So it's going to be Snoops picking up the first scuttle of the game. Jace, having taken an awkward fight, is going to take an early recall here. Full clearing is now super, super important on junglers, because your quest is tied to the amount of jungle stacks. I think you start at 40, and you aim to get done. Snoops is able to get that double scuttle clear, but with that big minion wave, it looks like the gank mid not gonna really work out. Can't find the angle for that. I want to call it the Conqueror's Miss, but I really don't know what Viego W is called. So my bad, guys. We're gonna go with Viego W, at least for this stream. Thank you, Cholu, for the follow. Canadian forced a flash here. Really nice Justice Punch from Nightmare. But Canadian had not recalled yet. Okay, Pike Creamer looking to take away the Groms. We'll see here. Arizona has the flash still available. Okay, it's gonna be a smite fight, but it's Creamer that takes it at the end. Snoops did not have his smite, and okay, flash burnt here on the Jace, but now we're taking a fight. There's no Shadow Realm here. Nightmare goes down. It's first blood, Viego, and now Shinobi has the portal. We're going to Tim Horns, ladies and gentlemen. Double kill for Viego and Snoops. He probably smoked that Zaza this morning because he's on his A game. So, big lead for the Viego. It looks like we are going Kraken Slayer early. And fun fact with these turrets now, they essentially are just from The Last of Us. They grow mycelium shields or whatever, or crystalline growths. Whichever word you prefer to say, it's fine. But turret plates don't decay. They're actually spread out to all three turrets in the lane. So money is to be made for most of the game. It's a really good thing now. So actually sometimes some strategies is to let the wave crash if your turret's about to lose a plate, just so you deny the gold from that plating. Okay, looks like we got Essence Reaver start versus Yuntals. In the 80 carry, and so we're just farming up. You know, it's really, CS is really important nowadays in the bot lane. It's cool if you get kills and stuff, but CSing and plates are the name of the game, at least early. You really don't want to die. Shinobi might be caught out by Big Man Tings. It's going to proc the Feywilds, but with the headbutt pulverized, you know, Big Man Tings, he's all alone. He's got no jungle assistance. Canadian going in here on Nightmare. Here comes the Moonfall, but it's a pretty tanky Gallia, though. He's getting run down. Ooh, not enough damage to end the kill. Also, Nightmare holding his flash, so gonna be very usable later on. Another scuttle taken here by Snoops. That's gonna be a 4-stack lead here so far in the early game. Okay, Big Man Thing's going in. Gonna push Snoopy back. And now Snoopy here forced to flash there. His spell shield's going on, but that stun here from Alistair's gonna be OP. The zap comes out, and that's a lot of damage. The heal is not gonna be enough, and Victorosa takes a free kill here. But here comes Viego and Canadian. There is no Diana ultimate here, but a really nice stun here by Shinobi. And that's the Heartbreaker. And you don't like to see it, but Snoops is gonna get denied a reset. Big Man Things, he come in. And he make you look like a small man. So, a lot of action across the board here. Mordekaiser seems to be going Riftmaker first. Not the biggest fan of Riftmaker first. We do see Hollow Radiance coming out here. And whenever, yeah, so the Feywilds thing or whatever, whenever you place a ward in the circle thing that's like highlighted for the players, it does like, it does a Scryer's Bloom effect. Okay, Snoop's looking to take on Pie Creamer. Here comes the Hero's Entrance. It's against another knockup. There's no flash, no Heartbreaker, Heartsealer available here for the Viego. So that's going to be 2 deaths in relatively rapid response. Okay, we get a Shock Blast, we get a bit of damage on the Shinobi, and it's going to be the first grub going over here to New Horizons. A nice Moonfall, gonna hit 3, Super Mega Death Rocket, gonna hit Canada, and Arizona is able to take people to the Shadow Realm. Keep in mind, top laners don't need to take teleport now, but when they get their quest, they get a buff to teleport, so if you don't have it, you get a 7-minute TP, or 7.5 minute TP. And if you have it, you gain a 30% max HP shield for 30 seconds. So if you're a bruiser or a tank, very useful to have that TP. If you're something else, then you normally are going to tend to take the Ignite sometimes. There are some matchups where top laners do take Exhaust, but so far it looks like Arizona is putting it to good use. And with that team fight, it is putting the Suns a little bit behind here in terms of tempo, but they are about even on CS and gold. No major leagues right now. Okay, Hemo, you're getting pulled back by Ares, but yeah, we're at the point of the game where the top laners don't really do much. These top lane chunkies, there's no Leandries, you know, and it's a Sunfire game, so we're not expecting intense 1v1s here. It's just we're fighting for wave priority. That Nightmare EV player is the GOAT, but the fans are disappointed that she is playing Galio. Well, Galio does create some very boring gameplay loops, but you know, sometimes, you know, I do like seeing Galio Silas. It's fun seeing the you know, like the double Galio. But Bike Creamer looking to go in here on Snoops. We're gonna miss the Cosmic Binding here from Shinobi. We are on vision. We've been spotted by the Feywilds. Oh, okay. Alright, here comes Nightmare. Looking to go in. Force the flash out. That's the flash out Shinobi and Snoops. But here comes the Golden Compass. And it's not going to be enough. We're taking a fight. Pine Creeper first to go down, though. But that Moonfall's not really going to hit anybody. We don't have much damage left. Snoops looking for that reset. He's not going to be able to get it. And Shinobi might be the next one to go down. Jinx is fighting for her life. But it looks like New Horizons don't really have the damage to end it. End up killing the going jungler for jungler, but losing their support as well. So a little bit of a downshift. Does it announce it when you finish your quest in the game chat, or is it just something I'm gonna have to like learn? Because okay, the battle pipes has been picked up on Alcer. Apparently this is like the flavor of the month item. It is the OP.GG. Don't think it's in spec ATM. That sucks. Okay, well, I guess I just got a hashtag get good. It's usually around 14 minutes. Alright, well, we'll see. We'll see. So I know 80 carries lose their boots slot. Because, oh, wow, okay, Shinobi just getting shreked in here. And, well, here comes Jinx, right? Right, Gary, it'll be obvious because their boots is superior. And, supports get an extra spot for wards. Mid lane, the shoes upgrade, and I don't know if the teleport icon changes, so we'll see. Let's see. Okay, so Victor Rosa here going to town on these turret plates, and see that the bulwark effect is active. So every time you take a plate, more and more armor and magic resist happens to be there. They also reworked Demolish so that now it's basically just Vayne. It's like a 3 or 4 hit passive or whatever, because, you know, Riot Games 3 hit passive, very, very common skill issue. Shinobi and Big Man Tings, you know, they're taking a trade, but now Big Man Ting, he's gonna get very low, gonna get knocked back, so Canadian's Moonfall doesn't have any effect. But here we go, we get the Bard ultimate. So we get the Tempered Fate here. Now Shinobi is trying to get away, but is he gonna be able to? No, Pie Creamer has his number. And now Big Man Tings, just gonna walk into Snoops. And now Viego and Canada, good look to take this kill here. Pie Creeper could be in danger, but no jump resets left. Now Nightmare's in danger, and now Snoops is just gonna snuff his lights out. And now Snoopy looking for the flash. Boomerang blade, not gonna be enough. And Hemoji has the flash, the isolated obliterate, or he would have been sent to the Shadow Realm. And the Rainbow Chroma, it doesn't look very rainbowy. Is the ult what changes in that skin? Because, I mean, that's just like purple and blue. Unless there's only 2 colors in a rainbow now, I think this is false advertisement. But, second dragon picked up here for the Suns, and now we hear Sion charging up that choo-choo train. He's getting angry, wants to get back to the wave. And it looks like we're not going to try and interrupt the recall. No. Hemo here has his Hollow Radiant, so that is going to be first item across the board for everybody. We've got the standard Bard build. Because Bard apparently just, you know, you build whatever you want on Bard, and it makes sense. Collector on Viego, not a fan of that. And now with this extra AP, Arizoma really kind of going to town, but maybe Snoop's able to make a difference. However, Hemo is already dead, and now it's Viego versus Ares. We've got no... Ooh, okay, electroshock blast, accelerated shock blast here. We're going in for the to the skies, and it's not going to be enough. We don't have to cool down the reset for the Mercury Cannon. And now Pie Creamer, ooh, not going to be able to get the shock blast. But they're looking to take that first turret. They're looking to deny as much as they can. And now, that might just be first turrets. There's no feats now, but money is money, game is game. Shinobi and Snoops looking to make the flank play here. They're trying to get the gank off, and it's going to be enough. Snoops takes a kill, but now Arizoma is 1v2, but it's not enough. The collector from Viego just goes big man things, and it collects the bounty, you know. Alright, we got the teleport here from Hemo. He's coming in. He's got no flash, but he's got the roar of the Slayer. Gets interrupted by Big Bad Things, but Victor Rosa is trying to live so they can run away. However, the Soul Furnace claims another victim. Alright, and that was a pretty nice TP by Hemo. He knew the efforts were lost in the top lane. And, oh, maybe Big Man Thing gonna be in danger. Maybe Shinobi looking to run him down. But it looks like we're just keeping tabs on that vision. Protect that pink ward at all costs. And there is no ignite, but there is the electric. And here we go. We're taking the tunnel. And now Canada has got free real estate on some A5 Wagyu. Storm Surge gonna proc. And we're gonna be going to McDonald's here. Nightmare here has the Justice Punch try to get away. And now Canada, they're just getting melted. Pie Creeper's gonna cream pie Canada. And things are not looking good. Snoop has to run for his life. There's a red buffer. There's no slow on it, but the Justice Punch is gonna be enough. The top doesn't find Shinobi, and now Shinobi has to run through the wall, but he makes it into the Dragon Pit, and that's not gonna be enough. Double kill for Pie Creamer, cream pie and all his enemies. They might be in the same org, but his fists don't discriminate. Alright, back to some top lane shenanigans. Okay. Okay, Pie Creamer looking for something. Electroshock Blast gonna miss. There's still a little bit of a turret here. And now Jace gonna be able to take care of it. The ultimate here from Sion not gonna be enough. The Ruthless Onslaught. And a Pie Creamer gets... does he get away? Does he get away? And he does get away. Get the grass proc, though. The grass proc. That's the fundamentals we were looking for. And that explosion right there, ladies and gentlemen, that is the Crystalline Overgrowth. Essentially, the Last of Us cosplay on these turrets. And Diana, really good at doing damage to turrets. Because she does mix damage. The Bulwark doesn't really know what to protect against. So, you know, you just get smacked, and you smack. And you can tell that the mid lanes have finished their quests, because we've got two Super Jordans. It would be fun if the boots and the stealth ward thing were added to the UI, so at least in spec you can see, but I'm going to be asking too much of Riot. Okay, scoreboard down, it looks, ooh, Tempered Fate. The big man thinks in a bit of danger now. Shinobi here tries to get the tunnel, but the magical journey isn't going to be enough. We get the teleport here from Canada. We've got the Moonfall. Maybe we're looking for something, but people are just going down. And the Suns are getting sent to the Shadow Realm. A little bit of an awkward pulverize there. Sorry, awkward headbutt from the side of the big man dings, but at the end of the day, it works out. That's a 3 for 0. Burn both subs on the Diana. Take more plates. Make more money. Well, Bard is great offensively, but defensively, the biggest problem with Bard is that if you don't have map control, the Bard ults tend to just get people killed on your team. Alright, okay, looks like Ares was looking to proxy, but here's Snoops and Shinobi looking to get onto Ares, and here's Snoopy, but we sent Snoops to Brazil! Is it gonna be enough? Yeah, it is 1v1 me, bro! And, well, you got that kick W. So, do kill the big Viego. Was that a shutdown? No, there was no shutdown here on Snoops. Mountain sold this game. So with a Scion, a Mordekaiser, a Galio. Wow, okay. That's a good shield value right there. Okay. There's nobody in Big Man Things. They're fighting over the ward. This is the most important part of the game right now. Hell yeah, putting an extra ward down just to protect the pig ward. Okay. Good placement, good placement. Now we're throwing more down. Sadly, at this point, I think we're just wasting our stimmy check. But hey, Shinobi's got that fun of money. Okay, Canada here able to pick up yet another turret, though gets knocked up here by Nightmare. And Galio is starting to build some damage. So maybe Canada is in danger. Another Justice Punch could be a problem here. Here comes Shinobi, though, looking to go in. That's the Moonfall, but I don't have much damage. However, I mean, it's a Galio. So, ooh, okay. Ooh, maybe the Winds of War isn't gonna be enough. Okay, well, it looks like Shinobi is like, I got you, fam. Run away. I'll finish this for you. Okay, nice knock up on the Big Man Things, but now we're trying to get in, but there's a lot of disruption here from Big Man Things on the All-Star. Bando Pipes, OP-ass item. Slowing or immobilizing grants fanfare. Whoa, it's a Silver Ultimate. Well, that's OP. Shinobi in danger, but gonna dodge the Super Mega Death Rocket with the Magical Journey. Here we are going in. Canadians trying to get in, but Snoops could have found Pie Creamer. It looks like there won't be any cream pies tonight. Snoopy looking to get in. A nice double stun from the Cosmic Binding. A Big Man Thing about to be sent to the glue factory, ladies and gentlemen. We got two McDoubles as we get ready for this Barun Nashor. Remember, Baron does a lot more damage, and it's armor and armor shred for everyone present. So, can be a great team fighting objective, but let's see, maybe we got a Hero's Entrance. We try to go something. Scoreboard down, we're looking to go in. Shinobi gets ignited, he's got to be going down. The knockup only gets Hemo, and Snoops is maybe in danger, but Snoopy is gonna be the one getting killed off here. So we've stopped the Baron take, but now Hemo could be in danger. Oh, and now Snoops is decidingly just trying to go in instead of trying to get away, but now Hemo in danger. The slows for days. Hemo has flash with the isolated obliterate, not gonna hit, and now the Moonfall Canadian could be going, but that's gonna be a quadra kill for Mordekaiser. I'm going to take a shot for every time Sun overstays. Damn. You might be drunk by the end of this stream. I'm sorry. Hopefully you don't have work tomorrow morning. Okay. Ooh, Crystalline Overgrowth means we're going to get yet another turret played. We're down, it's up to, what was that, 4 plus 1. I'm taking 10. Give me the keys. Okay. We were fighting over the blue buff. It looks like Pie Creamer was able to redeem it for New Horizons. Now, Suns do have a lot of leeway to get back into this game. They do have very good team fighting. But the biggest problem they're going to be facing is they don't really have a front line. Because a lot of the damage is physical, but there's a lot of mixed damage. But at the end of the day, Scion can only stop one person from beating your ass. So we'll have to see how far we get at the end of the day. And this next Mountain Dragon could decide a lot of tempo. Viego had a fantastic early game, but Snoops hasn't been able to clutch up these late game team fights. Okay, scoreboard down. It looks like we're getting ready for a dragon fight, but Shinobi once again gets caught. Accelerated shock blast, not gonna find anybody, but the malady of metal is gonna stun two people up. Sorry, the Bartle. Tempered Fate is gonna lock 2 people up, but that's fine. Shinobi was already dead. And now that's Canadia with no flash. Diana with no flash is substantially weaker. And we're looking to just get in. We proc the spell shield on the first part of the combo. And now Snoopy's at 50%. We're looking to go in the taunt here onto Hemo, but Canadia is just split pushing in the top lane. But Jace guarantees, okay, maybe Ares has that 1v1. Let's find out. It's an isolated obliterate. We've taken Canadia to the Shadow Realm. And that's another skirmish loss here by the Suns. Diana got a few plates though, so I don't know if that's an overstay, but Baron is on the table. See if that is what we're going to start. It looks like we might have some money, no me's. Yeah, that's RFC in the bank. Oh, looks like Victor Rosa doesn't want to get it, or at least not right now. Okay, we're trying to lock down Shinobi. But at this point... Oh! Okay, well, Shinobi makes it out without wasting any key summoners. And that's Mordekaiser with his Zonias. It's 3 items on the Hui Kaiser. 3,000 gold lead here. So majority of the gold lead present for Arizona. A lot of poke damage coming out of this Jace though. You got that slow. You got the Yomu's the opportunity. And now working towards, I want to say either Collector or Serpent's Fang. Probably Serpent's Fang. There is a lot of shield value on the side of Suns. Runan's finished up for Jinx. She's at that threshold of annoying damage. Bandle Pipes picked up here for Shinobi. So we can tell how OP the Bandle Pipes are. I think we're going Zeke's here. On Alistar as his third item, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get there. Okay, we're going in here. Shinobi gets caught out once again, takes a magical during, able to get away. Hemo, oh, another Tempered Fate. That looks like an oopsie. Them misclicks are going to be costing Shinobi the game at this point. And Ares and Hemo don't really do any damage to each other. Not to the point where it's 3 magic resist items here for Sion. So they don't really care. Alright, that's Baron here for New Horizons. Unless something big happens. We gotta see a big kind of steal if we're gonna see something. But yeah, nope, looks like it's a no contest. So Pie Creamer here probably picked up the Serpent's Fang already. Someone take me out back for the Bard pick. Nah. Don't worry, you'll be able to redeem yourself. It's not faker Yon levels of misplays. Okay, we're at 90% crit here on the Jinx. We're starting to get very, very explosive levels of damage here for the AD carry. Fortunately, Snoopy hasn't really been able to do much fighting. Kind of just gets focused in one shot. So not much spacing can be brought. Okay, Snoops though, looking for maybe something. Gets hit by the Sun, the Accelerated Shock Blast, forcing the flash. And that's huge. I mean, Alistar has Hex Flash. He technically has unlimited flash cooldowns. Canadia looking to hold against Arizona, but that's a 3 level difference. And now we're going to smack it. Turret just explodes. Okay, well, Shinobi going to take about 25% from an Accelerated Shock Blast. And now we're starting to work on the Nexus turrets. The second plate, inhibitor turret, second plate already taken. Third plate about to go. That's 3 inhibitor plates already taken. And Arizona holding 3 people with Pie Creamer. Yeah, these Baron up minions, wow, they do so much damage. That's insane. Okay, Pie Creamer just gonna go in, gonna murder Canadia. And that's gonna be top and mid inhib turrets. Probably falling at this rate, maybe next wave. Okay, Accelerated Shock Blast gonna miss. Mid turret lives for now. but it's on its last leg. Top lane inhibitor not going to last for long. Grubs plus Baron plus 2 champions that do damage. That's a lot of damage. Snoop taking about 50% of his HP. That's a little bit crazy. We're going for the super mega death rocket, and with the the spell shield wasn't enough, but sadly not in execute range. Ran too close towards the Sivir, but okay, well, we're definitely on the big back foot here. Soul point on the line. And we're just going to clear up the enemy jungle. We're going to make it look like nothing was ever there to begin with. Arizona grabbing red buff for the squad. Oh, no. Okay, it's not a Voidborn buff anymore? Is it only Voidborn when the Baron is spawned? Maybe that was part of the changes I just didn't read. Okay, we're getting resets. Let's see what we're picking up. We're picking up a Thornmail, another Thornmail, a Last Whisper, Knight's Vow. Okay, yeah, we're kind of just rich at this point. We're flexing. It's almost the It's almost the Fnatic gold lead levels of impossible to come back from. So sorry, scoreboard up. Let's look at the gold lead for a quick second. Yeah, things are looking kind of desperate at this point. It's gonna take a miracle to get the Suns back into this game. Diego is getting close to 100% crit chance, but fortunately a little bit too squishy. Cannot survive these team fights. Sivir's had 3 items. But no money has been sent Sivir's way since the game started, so it's a little bit sad erroneous. Alright, well, we are just waiting for the next trigger finger to be pressed. Big man things looking for an opening. Get some nice shock blast poke. Okay, the tempered fate is gonna miss. Okay, that's the Sivir ultimate also down, so half the ult's down already. Looks like the turret is just gonna go bye-bye. Okay, we already have Arizona on the Nexus. He just wants to end this game. Scoreboard down as we get ready for the final team fight. Fight or lose, but you gotta do something at some point. Okay, first Nexus turret goes down. We're very hesitant to press the go-in button here, New Horizons. The engage gets locked up for a second, but that Jace is demolishing that turret like no tomorrow. Okay, Arizona forced to flash here. With the minion waves, the turret is almost guaranteed. Another wave of super minions. Canada goes in, but only finds the front line. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the end of it. Arizona able to take Snoop into the Shadow Realm. Has his Zonias. It doesn't matter. Victor Rosa is just happy to be playing that Jinx. And it's a massacre for the Suns. New Horizons coming in clean with that game number 1. We'll be back shortly with that game number 2. Back to the Super Webcam for just a second while we get things set up. Jesus. Oh, yeah. Well, as we wait for that game, that lobby in game number 2, let's get the music back up. Let's get the draft link ready for you guys. Oops. Oh, no. Wait, what did I do? Alright. Let's head back to the draft cam real quick. Alright. Just waiting on that lobby invite. And then we can get things going. Alrighty. Some good water, man. Oops. My bad. I accidentally clicked my own link. Alright. I've got the invite to the lobby. Shouldn't be too long. Oh, are we getting a little bit of a substitution here for game number 2? Maybe, maybe, maybe. Looks like we might have the Suns here over on red side for game number 2. Yep. It looks like the Suns are going red here for game number 2. So I'll have to adjust the overlay when we get a second. And it looks like we are subbing in Victor Rosa, unless I'm mistaken. So I don't see Victor Rosa online right now. Well, in the lobby. Do. Okay, draft is ready. Looks like let me just. Okay. Yeah, the Diana blind pick and the draft from the Suns felt somewhat questionable, but hey, it happens, I guess. You know, new patch. Some people aren't fully comfortable on what's currently the Omega OP. So, for the lot of it, very often, you know, it's comfort over what's good. But glad to see we are seeing big changes. Yeah, thank you, Canada. Glad we are seeing changes to the jungle pool. So, looks like Victor Rosa is back in. Okay, I'm confused, but that's just a lot of people in the spectator lobby, and I just don't know who's who. All right. Who clicked blue? It clearly ain't me. It's us spectating on my side. Okay. Let's see, we subbed out Big Man Things for Orion. Okay, interesting. I thought Big Man Things. Oh god, another new link. Oh, sad face. It's a 1-0 in favor of New Horizons. Okay. Okay, here we go. Horizons on blue. Suns on red here for game number 2. I do have a score indicator. Give me a second. There we go. Put it at the top right. Alright, Lucian, Zaheen, Malphite. Oh, no, Mal. This is just going to be the same bands. Oh, okay. So far we've got identical bands. So now normally logic dictates if you ban the Silas here, they have to ban Malphite, but if you leave it open, then it's a bit troublesome. Yes. Okay. Let's see here. Timer about to time out. What are we taking out? We are taking Nautilus off the table this time. Okay, so now you decide. Do you lose? Do you lose the Malphite first pick? Or do they guarantee that they can just pick Silas? You could always just take Silas on blue, but then you lose the Malphite. So we'll see here what Suns want to do. Normally, because Malphite and Silas are left open, you don't ban either. So that way, even if they first pick it, you get a guaranteed answer. So Malphite has been loving the Zeke's Convergence item with the Sunfire Cape. So let's see here. The Amumu ban is interesting. I haven't seen much Egyptian gameplay, but you know, maybe there's some hawk with the sauce. All right, like I said, you just take the Silas, so you disincentivize the Alistar. Sadly, was used up, and you disincentivize Maokai. You disincentivize the Malphite. All those good, easy press plus button ults. It just gets the easy breezy. Okay, Talia, good answer to Dash Champion. So let's see if we get a breaking the targets comp where the goal is to break the rocks as fast as possible. The score should be top left of your screen. Suns 0, Horizons 1. We got Talia Sejuani, not the strongest pairing, but definitely an annoying frontline space building part of a team fight comp to play through. No dashes, a lot of slows, easy stuns. Gotta be careful. Thank you, Artemis, for the follow. Let's see here what Horizon answer with. Oh, the none pick. Okay. MF. Ooh, MF into Sejuani? Okay. It's okay. That is, well, if I'm allowed to say it, it's definitely questionable, but hey. Victor Rosa played fantastically last game, so I can't talk shit about their gameplay. Zed? Hello? Yeah, no, I know MF is second pick. They were hovering it, because they picked none. Yeah. No worries. Very surprised to see the Zed pick. Okay, so Braum, Sejuani, Talia. Okay, so team fights are going to be rough here for Horizons if there isn't someone that can instantly be exploded. These new tier items seem kind of busted on Mono Mages. Briar once again banned. This must be an Ares OTP style pick because we've already picked jungle mid. I'm pretty sure we've already picked jungle mid. Unless this... Yeah, I mean, Zed into Talia makes a lot of sense. You don't care about the rocks at all because you can put the shadow over the field so you don't even get hit by the explosion. And you can frame perfect cancel the flip back with your ultimate. Alright, Aphelios, another one of these really, really powerful champions. Currently, he got an insane amount of nerfs, but he got an ult buff. So if he ults you, you just die. Okay, I die now. Yunara also taken off the table. It's good to see a lot of these high power 80 carries kind of just banned away. I've seen maybe some new technologies though. With a Braum Sejuani, you know, maybe it's time to just pick up the Smolder. He got a good amount of buffs. Fantastic against Zed. Fantastic with the Essence Reaver. So we'll just have to see if it's Smolder in time. Thematically would make a lot of sense, but no, we're going with the Xayah. Okay, so safety above all else. Maybe Suns are drafting too carefully. I know Xayah's not that bad into MF because you can kind of like interrupt the bullet time and save yourself if you're in a sticky situation. But Braum Xayah must not be a fun early lane against Misfortune something. Assuming that isn't my friend Dave Loon playing support and locking in Zed support. Okay, so that's Cho'Gath top. Assumably, right? He got jungle buffs, but... I mean, Sylas top would work too. Because Sylas does not want to play into Talia. And I think Sylas jungle still works. Oh, it's MF Swain bot lane. Okay, I can see it. Yeah, kind of just punish the Braum for overstepping because the shield can't break. You can def hand to break the shield if it's up early to guarantee the never move. Then they got a Visions of the Empire with a bullet time, make it rain, take people back to the Wild Wild West. Are we gonna see Cowgirl Misfortune? Eh? So I have to find out. The Gnar into Cho'Gath matchup? I mean, yeah, makes sense. I gotta be careful about taking fights as Little Gnar just because, you know, knock up, silence, grass, chomp. That's an FTK, baby. Alright, so as we get ready to get into the game, slowly but surely, a fresh reminder, check the pinned post. Make sure you are subscribed over on YouTube because that's where the VODs go. If not, if you're not following on Twitch, well, what are you waiting for? Other than that, enjoy. And if you got a Twitch Prime, you can use it here. I'm a nice guy. I'm deserving of your McDonald's money. I will have to get another water bottle before we get into game. Alright, here we go as we get ready to get into the game. Won't be too long. Bam! Alright. Oops. I just gotta adjust the sizes for the pictures. It won't be too long. So I gotta do this. And 2-1. I think that's good. I don't know if it's evenly spaced. I'm sorry if it isn't. Okay, so it is Pie Creamer on the Sylas jungle. Makes sense. The Sejuani ultimate by far probably one of the better ults to take. I mean, the Gnar ult would be nice, but the laning phase against Gnar would probably be buck nasty. Alright. Here we go. We are about to get into the gamesies. So, make sure you got your snack and your drink. I'm going to go grab some Wawa while we wait. We're about to load in. Don't worry. I'm just going to the kitchen. You won't miss me that bad, I hope. if it's a best 2 out of 3 or a 3-game Scrim block. Can I show score? Yeah. Oh, I don't have the score thing loaded. My bad. Alright. Looks like the pictures are slightly too big. Give me just a second. It won't be too long. This. Ooh. There we go. That looks good, right, guys? All right. Okay. We got Exhaust versus Heal in the bottom. Okay. Double grasp from the top lane, so we got some chunky boys. Never move here. Gonna find the Zaya. Remember, it's super important for Orion to get stacking as early as possible. That maximum health does scale if he has overgrowth and stuff, so it means that he'll be able to get some extra goodies. Double up when he kills a minion does an insane amount of damage. I think the crit ratio on it got lowered, but I still gotta be a little bit careful. Okay. Nightmare's gonna struggle early in this matchup because it's not a fun matchup for Zed by any means, because, well, he has to get poked to land poke. But so far things are just looking good for New Horizons. I did sub in the, I want to say, the MVP of last game. The big man things was finding all the openings. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. First big Gnar in the top lane. Ooh, Shinobi with the fancy footwork. I personally would love to see Zeke's here on Orion this game. I feel like it's definitely a good item. And the ultimate haste, the demonic ascension is very important. Okay, Arizoma trying to get some damage down. Oh, that third Vorpal Spike definitely gonna hurt. And okay, never move landing. Here's the Vision of the Empire, and now Shinobi taken to about 20% HP. We'll have to see what build MF's going. Already see we've got the triple tonic, so we're gonna be getting an influx of some funny money afterwards. Okay, Bike Creamer here looking, but there is a Warden try. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that is flash for Ignite traded in the mid lane, but it puts Zed in a very, very good situation here. Well, the ability haste you get onto Swain because you can't really build the other two ability haste items. Shinobi going down to the red buff, and here comes Snoop flashing in the never move here. We're going back in on the side. There's no Feather Storm here so far, and that's gonna be a double kill. Pie Creamer, cream pie, and all the people around town. This man must have been a Pokemon breeder at the end of the day. Well, risky team fights from the Suns. So gotta remember, you're playing at a range disadvantage. You gotta play with a modicum of respect. Okay, nice stun here, but Hemo is getting very low. Really good crunch to make sure he didn't get caught out here. Nightmare though gonna be throwing some rocks at. Not going to be too happy. Put the scoreboard down for now. It's not really that important to have it up. I'll have it back up in a sec if you guys need it. But yeah, no, I do believe, especially if you are going Jack of Trades. I don't know if he is because I can't see his secondary. Tree. But ability haste is a unique stat for Jack of Trades. So on a lot of supports, it is definitely important to get that little bit of extra adaptive force because you don't have the freedom to build stuff. A nice combo here from Orion. Once again, multiple stacks going, and Victor Rosa just following up with some good auto attack damage. Looks like it's going to be Collector first here for Misfortune. Not the biggest fan of that item first. I'm a fan of it third or fourth. It just feels like, okay, doesn't land enough, okay? That's some good poke. The Vision of the Empire is going to land, and now Snoopy just gets shot behind the shed. Okay, Hemo tries to get away. Gonna have to use the Meganar, but, okay, Nightmare really wants that CS. Okay, here comes Snoops. Okay. Crystalline Overgrowth MF is going to be able to pick up a plate. Hello, Mr. Alex, the cool guy. Okay, here we're going. We're looking to find Hemo. But, okay, flash for flash at the end of the day. Not that bad. We are going... I think we're going Heartsteel here in Cho'Gath. I don't think Warmogs is a thing. At least not first item outside of like going on Mundo. Okay. Scoreboard down. It looks like we got our second gank of the game. We're looking... they got some stuff down, but it looks like Soma in a bit of danger. Ooh, and yeah, that's just going to be the grass proc here for, that's going to be the grass proc here for the kill from Hemo. Okay, we've got the Braum ult for the potential tower dive. Victor Rosa, not level 6 though, so, and Braum Unstoppable still available. Okay, we're looking to get in on this Xayah. Pie Creamer is, ooh, Victor Rosa though, taking turret aggro, eats a Winter's Bite and just says goodbye, as that gray screen simulator was pretty hardcore. Shinobi also hitting level 6 first. Ooh, Shinobi though could be in trouble. But that's going to be technically almost a free kill. Donated over to Pie Creamer. Okay, Snoops and Canadia looking to finally make a play. Pie Creamer gets stuck in the Flail of the Northern Wind. Shutdown goes over to Snoops. Not what we wanted to see here. Can the root land here from Xayah? Nope. The flash invested by Orion to make sure he survives from the big rock. But here comes Nightmare. Ooh, and Nightmare just doing so much work. Unfortunately, gets caught in that flip back. Doesn't have access to that damage to finish off the Talia. And no flash, so no gap closer available once you use the Shadow plus ult. Okay, Hemo here, not struggling, but definitely not able to chunk this Cho'Gath down. The Cho'Gath gonna be using the Feast stack, I want to say, on the, nope. Will not be feasting on the epic monster. Stizra, if you need help drafting, you can always ask me. I have good drafting experience. Winky face. Okay. And looks like it's going to be a no contest here. Orion put a ward down, but yeah, first dragon for Grubs. There are no feats. So yeah, the Sun's composition does seem to be heavily lacking in consistent damage. But every draft is always fixable. Okay, Orion is going to miss the never move, so this is not fine. Snoopy. Okay. Looks like Hemo is starting to build up a decent CS lead. Able to zone. Okay, Canadia though in a bit of danger. Here comes the Death Mark, and it's going to be enough. The Demonic Ascension plus Bullet Time combo, but the Braum Door is doing so much work. And here comes the Feather Storm. Victorosa is trying. Ooh. That's almost a double kill thanks to a double up, but good team fight by the Suns. Able to make back from what happened in the mid lane. Okay. Hemo just cementing his lead in the top lane right now. Has to be a little bit careful. Hijack is available on Silas. And that is dangerous. Ooh, okay. The Hyper Procs are putting in work. Ooh, okay, but that double, ooh, okay. A little bit of a mistimed opportunity. We don't stun him into the wall. Instead, we throw him into Arizoma, and it resulted in a casualty. Hemo able to pick up a kill before going down. Ooh, okay, that's oh wow, that's a lot of damage. Snoopy just came back from base. Nightmare though could be in a bit of danger. Have to see here. A Death Mark is about to come off cooldown too. Ooh, okay, and Snoop's not gonna live Nightmare's Wombo combo. That's a lot of plates going down in the bot lane. Okay, yeah, Nightmare has the Eclipse Shield, able to just go in, murders the Talia outright. And, yeah, that's, okay, Shinobi now might have been picked off here. And yeah, that's going to be Pie Creamer. Ooh, gets locked up, but the MF ult looks fantastic. And now the Feather Storm to try and lock in, but Snoopy going on a suicide mission here. It looks like it's not going to pay off. It's a beautiful play by the Horizons. Nightmare looking fantastic on the Zed though. It's very weird to see Zed mid, but I mean, if there's no insane lockdown, Zed's actually really good against mages. People just people tend to try and play it safe in the mid lane, no wacky picks, you know. There's still no heart steal here for Arizona, so very, very delayed power spike. The top laners have been very, very poor. Okay, but that is a 2-level lead in the mid lane. That completed quest here for Nightmare really gonna buy him a lot of HP versus Canadia and Snoops if a gank is ever to come back. So we got Collector versus Essence Reaver. And okay, Orion looking to find a Never Move, but it's not gonna land. Orion though gets rooted up, gets stunned up, and now Snoopy, sorry, yeah, Pie Creamer just gets CC'd under turret, ends up going down here. It looks like the recall was channeling for Arizona, but ooh, Canadia now, is she gonna get are they gonna get a good flip? No, unfortunately, it just barely misses. Snoops is there as a lifeline, but Arizona forced a flash away from Hemo here. Things not going too well in that top lane. Nearly a 40 CS deficit. And the Zaya is finally starting to make a little bit of money off these overextended plays by New Horizons. Okay. Okay, Heartsteel finally finished. So Cho'Gath can finally get some progress. Okay, Snoopy has the Feather Storm, but decides to flash instead. Keeps the Feather Storm for the Dragon fight that could be coming up, but no flash here on the Zaya. Could be big. A top lane brawl here. We're going in onto the Brom. Pie Creamer got to use his Feather Storm. Feather Storm answered here by Snoopy, but the bullet time not really going to find much value. Nightmare here looking for a play. Wants to find the Death Mark onto... Ooh... But unfortunately doesn't find the proper target. Ooh. Okay, Pie Creamer looking to get in on Canadia. Ooh, okay, that's a lot of damage. Ooh, and the Pie Creeper gonna find an opening. There's a stun opportunity. But the turret is heated up. It's doing so much damage. But MF has the collector, so even with the bramble, it's not enough. And that's gonna be a turret done. That's a crazy amount of value here from New Horizons. Zed ultimate not working out especially well, but forcing basically everyone's flash, so they were like sitting ducks at the end of that team fight. Meant that when Pie Creeper connected the abduct, it was free real estate, baby. Alright, and that's going to be Clouddrake going over here to Horizons. Now we are nearly finished our second item here on Zed, so it's a lot of money. Now looks like we are going Rylai's first here on Orion. A little sad to see. We will not have the Zeke's Convergence built this game. I mean, maybe there's hope. Okay, Snoopy might be dead here. No Feather Storm. Yep, that's a death mark. A lot of damage. But Arisoma, that's caught. Finds a kill with the Cho'Gath ultimate to consume. The feast is gonna be enough, and now Nightmare here looking for a little bit more damage onto Shinobi. The collector's about to proc, and it just does. Oh, okay. Hemo now in danger. That's the flash here from Snoop's Lifeline, and no summoners available left here. And another good team fight here from Horizons, able to manage the tempo, get the 1-for-1 in the top lane before Soma dies. Okay, we're just aiming to get as many places as possible, but now we gotta run for the hills. Here comes the Gnar. No flash, so a lot less dangerous, but that Rift Herald is gonna be going over to Pie Creamer. That's a Voltaic Cyclo Sword finish here for Zed, so we're at a really big power spot here for this assassin. Ooh, okay. Snoopy able to steal away the blue buff. There was no spite here for Pie Creamer, and he ran out of cooldowns. Hemo here gonna be picking up his top lane turret. So some money answered. The gold lead starting to shrink down, only about 3.5k the lead. And out of all the people on the Suns, I think Hemo's got the best chance in the 1v1, especially if he can proc Mega. So we'll have to see here what ends up happening. We are working on the Infinity Edge here for Misfortune versus the Flicker Blade on Azaya. We're truly going for that Tsukuyomi of Infinite Resource build. Bandle Pipes once it gets built, shit's OP! We love the Battle Pipes! Okay, Arizoma still struggling to lane versus Hemo in this side lane. It's not betting well for the late game. Okay, Pie Creamer could be in a bit of danger. Hijacks the Sejuani ultimate. But Dragon is up in 2 minutes. Baron's up in a minute, but I feel like we're just going to be playing Wave Clear Simulator for now. Okay, that should be the turret gone. Victor also has to be a little bit careful. There's the Sejuani, but with that charge, there's no stopping it. Okay, and that's Pie Creamer gonna miss the Sejuani ult, forcing out the Feather Storm here, but the bullet time is fantastic. It's looking to almost eliminate Snoopy from the team fight, but now the Suns don't really have much left to do. The Collector is just proccing, and it's just gonna be enough. Another Collector proc, bing, bang, boom. Victor Rosa almost goes down here, but they do 4 for 0. And even with the kickback, that's a clean ace from the side of New Horizons. This Zed truly... Oh, are we ending the game? There's no way we end here. Yeah, it's a 5-player bulwark turret, and people are up in like 5 seconds. But it's definitely a big shift in gold value. Horizons looking to keep it interesting this game. Alright, well, we've got the last whisper, so I'm expecting, maybe a Mortal Reminder or a Cereldia's from this MF, but probably the crit route is what I'd be expecting. Zed's almost on his 3rd item, so that's going to be very scary. And we have 2.5 items already here on the Silas. So we'll see here what the Suns are able to do to hold the line. Heartsteel 2nd on Sejuani is, I want to say, debatable. I feel like Heartsteel really only gets its value if you build it first. At least when it comes to the jungle. It's just, games don't last 70 minutes, so... Okay, a Pie Creamer looking to go in, looking to find, but Victor Rosa forced to cleanse that Sejuani ult. We are looking for something. The Collector is about to proc, but it doesn't find anybody. Shinobi gets silenced instead, and he goes down to the feast stack. Nom nom, said the McDonald's consumer. And that's gonna be, it's a Hextech sold this game, but I don't think we're gonna get there. We're one team fight away from the Nexus exploding. It was Warmogs. Okay, Warmogs makes more sense, yeah. Warmogs is a good 2nd item. Okay, Orion looking for Snoopy. Gonna find the Never Move here. The Demonic Ascension. Now Snoopy might be forced into the Feather Storm. But the feathers fly, but they don't find their target. Nightmare also just able to just walk away. Okay, we're dodging the skill shots. Nightmare! Breaking the ankles of the Suns. And now Pie Creamer gonna use the Talia wall to stop Canadia from clearing the wave, and that's another inner turret taken. Only one turret stands between the base and... Yeah, only one turret stands between the base and the outside world. Lord Dominic's regards, okay? So we got triple crit already here for the MF. We're doing a lot of damage. The bullet times have been landing, so... I mean, it's felt like it's been a little bit of an 80 carry gap between Victor Rosa and Snoopy. Alright, Seekers now picked up for Talia. Unfortunately, an item and a half Talia at 24 minutes. That must not feel good. So no Leandries, so these health builders are not getting punished. From the side of the New Horizons. Okay, Canadia. Okay, the Zonias is gonna save Canadia for a quick second into the flash using the ult, but that's not enough. Nightmare able to answer, and now looking to get away. Arizoma, though, could be in danger, but we started up the Baron here. Hemo might not know. Gets caught in the Never Move. The Gnar to find 2 people, but yeah, Hemo is squishy at this point. And we get the teleport from Nightmare. She's able to rejoin the team fight. Actually, she's just going to go try to assassinate the Xayah. Nope, no, I'm just clearing the wave. Okay, so that's just a free Baron. Plus... Zed winning the 1v1 once again. And that was a beautiful feast to, or devour, yeah, no, feast, because devour is Tom Ketch's ultimate. So Cho'Gath slowly making their way back into the game. Now we have the Zonias here on the Silas. We got the Edge of Night here on the Zed. And we're going Bloodthirster on the MF. You know, just a little bit of safety goes a long way. We could even go Mercurial Scimitar with how much lockdown there is. As I really don't feel like we're getting to the 6-item super 80 carry moments of... we're not getting to the promised land that the dev blog has promised us. That's 100%, you know. Do we know also if it's a best of 3 or a 3-game scrim block? Anyone in chat know? Okay. Okay, never move. Gonna connect onto... Okay, so free game Scrim box is guaranteed. Alright. We got one more redemption attempt here from the Suns next game if it doesn't go too well. Okay, the inhib is going down. Arizona is just slowly chomping at it, and these enhanced minions are putting in the work here. And now next wave, okay, we get the Sejuani ult onto Snoops, and now he's just gonna melt like hot fudge on a Sunday morning. But Pie Creamer looking to cream pie some more victims. The flip back here is gonna buy some time, but Snoopy gets gunned down. Victor Rosa says, "Get me the hell out of here." Let's go to game 3. I'm getting a sweep. Is this the penta here for Victor Rosa? Nope, it's the Flash Nomskis from Arizona. So 30-9, 16,000 gold lead. And the Nexus is going to blow up twice. Or once. But yeah. Alright, let's head back to the Super Webcam real quick as we get ready for the all-important game number 3. Will the Suns be banished by a 3-0 easy clean sweep, or will they put up a fight that's worth remembering? Because who knows at this point? But you'll have to watch to find out. Alright. Draft number 2, Spectator. Ba-ba-bam! There we go. Shout out to everyone in the stream. Hey, shout out to everyone in the stream. Thank you guys for hanging out. You guys are the real Giga Chads. For those of you who missed part of the stream, you can always check out the pinned comment to be able to enjoy the full VOD. Game 1, I lose most of my voice because, you know, when you're getting back into it, sometimes it's a little bit rough. Oh. Alright. We're just waiting for that lobby invite. And then things should get started shortly. So if you need to go take a water break or a bathroom break, do so right now so you don't miss out. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in! Let me in! I don't want to play, I'm casting. No! Let me in! Alright, so it looks like the Suns are staying red. Okay. Horizons get first pick priority once again. We'll see here. Now that Silas has been picked, maybe there's less value on the Malphite, but Wombo style team comps for Suns hasn't seemed to be working out too much. Is Big Man Things back in action? Do we get my GOAT from game 1 back in action? Game 2, I gotta give it to Nightmare. Nightmare played that flawlessly. I felt like we were watching Faker's POV from 2013. It was just, damn, we're kicking out Victor. Why? Yo, damn, Victor played so well though. Unfortunate. Rip Bozo. Can I get an 07 in the chat for Victor Rosa? 07's in the chat, please. Poor Victor Rosa. MVP level performance 2 games in a row. Got slapped out of the lobby. Do we got another substitution here? Hello. Ah, you're here. Okay. I don't know. There's so many people in the lobby, bro. I'm confused. No ready checks yet on the drafts. Should only be another few minutes before we get started. Okay, looks like, oh, wow, okay, well. Speak of the devil, and they shall arrive. The ready checks happen instantly. So Horizon now. What are we looking to ban? It's going to be Lucian. I got to give the other 80 carry opportunity to play for when I can. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. A benevolent 80 carry. Damn, that's crazy. You guys played a team comp that needed money to win fast, and you guys won fast. You guys stopped the team fights, and yeah, it was just Jover, you know. That's it. When you run a snowball comp with assassins, well, I mean, when it's Jover, it's Jover. Ooh, Horizon with the Aphelios login. Okay, so Malphite was the only thing that was different this game in terms of bans, but excited to see. I don't even know what Aphelios' name is. The Twilight's Chosen? No, that's Shen. Yeah, the Flash Feast by Arizoma was very disrespectful, but you know, I think at that point you had enough money. In official games, I hope he doesn't do that. I hope you do get given the Penta in like official leagues. But in scrims, you know, sometimes it's for fun. Okay, so we get the Aphelios Yunara matchup that I've been talking about since game 1. So we will not see Smolder or Ezreal. 2 champs that I think are pretty good. Surprisingly, in the top lane, there's no Gangplank. I thought Essence Reaver would bring back all the hidden OP Gangplank mains out of hiding. Maybe it's just not a Andromeda Esports thing. So I have to see. Ooh, Gwen! Okay. We have not seen many champions that like abusing the new items yet. So maybe the solo queue relegated for a reason. But who knows? Okay. So we got some late game damage here. And some mid game damage from Suns. We're not drafting a 95-minute comp just yet. Well, we'll have to see the rest of the comp before I make that decision. Let's see what we're picking up. I mean, the Lulu, Melio, both available here. And let's see, another nun pick. It's Pantheon. Okay. Is it Pantheon support? I mean, because we saw what we see. We saw DNS and Bro play it today. So we'll have to see. Okay, so it's Path Jungle, Leona support. Okay, so not much enchanting, but a lot of we're gonna build space for the Aphelios to kind of just go Omae wa Moshi no la rue. So fair enough. Okay. I can see it. So does that mean the Lulu is just guaranteed? I mean, Lulu at the Leona's not. Actually, yeah, no, the Leona kind of makes the. But Karma here could be very annoying for Aphelios Leona. But no, it's just gonna be Jonah. Okay, we're looking to push away with the Monsoon and use the Tornadoes to interrupt Zenith Blades. All right, let's see if we got the good Tornado Diamonds. Alright, second wave of bans. We've got our bot lanes, and I think we might have our junglers. So what gets banned now? Probably some attention mid. Nightmare's been having a fantastic performance this series. So yeah, no, it looks like we're definitely paying some respect to Nightmare's assassin pool. Akali gonna be taken away. Also, a really good pick at the Razir. I don't know. I haven't seen much Azir. Current meta. Renekton banned away. Okay, I mean, Probably was a good pick into Renekton, but maybe we want to play the Ornn or the Cassandre here from Horizons. Though Arizona kind of looked shaky on the Cho'Gath, at least in the early game, down 50 CS, lost his first turret. The Briar has to be an Arizona thing, right? Unless it's Nightmare's pocket pick, Briar mid. Briar mid sounds horrendous, though. Yeah, it has to be a top lane or jungle thing. I can't imagine it going anywhere else. At least not at like the competitive, like the amateur competitive level. Oh, excuse me, excuse me. That's a Malzahar. Okay, okay. We must really be down in the dumps if we're banning Malzahar, unless the new patch made him super secret OP. I don't think that's the case, because the burn items are still basically what you build. Max Q, offensive poke. Okay, wow, alright, well. I mean, Asol is getting a new mythic something skin, gotcha skin or whatever. So maybe people are getting ready. But that's a lot of magic damage here from the side of Suns. There's also no front line, so we're going to start to run into the same problem we had in games. Oh, I like this pick into Asol. Okay, let's see here if Nightmare is able to right round better than Caps did at Worlds. So we'll have to find out. Katarina, Pantheon, Leona, Phalios. Okay, so it looks like a 4-man goon squad plus a late game AD carry. Okay. Yeah. Okay, the Gragas ain't too bad. Messes with the Janna tempo that they're looking to set up in team fights. There won't really be a defensive space if the explosive cask is available. So we'll have to see. It's Gragas top, right? Yeah, Gragas top, Katarina mid. Okay. Excited to see what Sun draft here in 5th position, because there's no front line so far. So unless it's Gwen top, I mean, Gwen into Gragas could be okay. I think it's probably a rather advantageous matchup, but I think Gwungle, yeah, it's definitely a Gwungle angle. Alright, okay, so we got the Omega super late game of all time here. If we make it to 35 minutes and Suns isn't down 20 plus 1,000 gold, there is a chance where Asol and Gwen with Yunara can kind of just go to town. Or does get realistically tanky, and there's no real tank buster on the side of Horizons. The Sundered Sky nerf was really big in terms of, I guess, jungle tankability. You get a lot less damage early game. So we'll just have to see. Is this enough? Because the comps out of Sun have been kind of whack these past 2 games. So let's see if they can play the we scale to late without forgetting that they have to make it to the late game. With the Dragon changes, maybe it's doable. You just gotta not lose. You just gotta not force team fights. You can't win until the playing field is equaled. I'm looking at you, bot lane. I'm looking at you, bot lane. Stop feeding the 80 carries. Alright. We're about to get into the game. I'll head back to the super webcam real quick as I slap this over. Alright. Oh, it's a big man things 80 carry this game. Okay. Ba ba da ba ba da ba ba. Probably waiting on a bathroom break or something. Okay, no, it looks like we are good to go, so we should be... There we go. Bam! A reminder, grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack. We do not have delay on for these games. So once the Champ Select ends, we get right into the thick of it. Like everybody knows. Cringe one-liner, OP. Yeah, at this point, when you're down 2-0 in a scrim, we're in the having fun category. Morale is probably low. You know, you got to keep your head high. And, yeah, you just got to go with the flow sometimes. Sometimes the funky stuff works. Sometimes it doesn't. It's better to learn from mistakes than to make mistakes when things actually count. So, scrims are truly the training grounds for, yeah. After how quick game 2 was, yeah, there you go. Yeah, morale is definitely not Gangplank's ultimate. Okay. No teleport mid here from Nightmare. So we're gonna be looking to be very aggressive with that electrocute. And ayo, we got the sexy boy Velio skin. It's very rare to see Perseus Pantheon. It's got a cool splash art, but in game, it just kind of looks a bit awkward. Hey, that's the Jonas skin. Hey, Yummy Abs Yunara. That should have been the name of the skin. Should have been Yummy Abs Yunara, or Yummy Tummy. All right, as we load into the game, we'll see here if the Suns can hold the door open. They need to scale into this game. A fantastic team fighting, team comp, but should they be able to get to 35 minutes without an insane amount of deficit? You know, if you're able to build your credit score, guys, you're able to get some fantastic things from the bank. Just saying. Just remember to pay your card on time. Thank you, Fantasia66, for the follow. Enjoy your stay. Are we in game yet? Or is it just me? We got someone's got potato internet? One day. One day we'll get in game. I'm not sure when, but supposedly. Computer issues. Okay. So we might get a disconnection pop up if we fail to make it in. Because there's like a little timer that runs when you get into the loading screen, at least for the spectator side of things. And if you fail to get a response soon enough, it just kicks you out. And then you gotta click to go back in. I'll see. Oh no, I've got the cursor and the wheels loading, so technically everything should be okay. But who knows? Alright. Damn it, Canada. Why? Why potato? I could have left the music on if I knew it was gonna take this long. I turned it off because normally like game 2, the loading was so fast. I'm getting peckish. Probably have a cookie and some yogurt after the stream. Oh, ah, oh, oh, ah. Oh. Hey, there we go. Will we finally see Zeke's? Because I believe on engaged support, it's fantastic. The ability haze, especially for Leona, with the solar flare, it already starts at 90 seconds, so you can get it down to roughly about 55 something seconds if you're running the right runes and stuff. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see if there's Hex Flash. I can't tell from here. Okay, but we got Lethal Tempo versus PTA, Electric versus Arcane Comet, Double Conqueror in the jungle, Double Grasp in the top lane. So, and we do now have double TP in the top lane. Sorry, per tournament regulation rules, you have to play it out 45. Jesus. Shinobi being a stickler? That's crazy. I mean, it would be the way that Suns finally get a win, right? We gotta win because the AD carry couldn't play. Huh. Hopefully. Oh. Hey, Big Man thinks it's back. We got to play it again. Let's go. Gotta get a golf clap emoji in the chat if you guys have it. The ready checks are going out. Let's go. Let's get some League of Legenders. Yeah, we can always blame Rito. Small indie company. Nothing ever optimized. Alright. Oh, no funky. Oh, okay. Dark Seal refillable start here from Katarina. Okay, so we're betting it all on that early game. I mean, Dark Seal, fantastic item on mages, especially resourceless mages, but we'll have to see because no health regen available here. Normally, when you play melee assassins into mages, you are trading HP for XP. How long have I been streaming? What, like, just, like, casting in general? Or, like, tonight? Tonight, 2:15. But it should be marked on Twitch. But in general, I started casting last October. Sorry, 2024. October 2024. My bad. I forgot we're in 2026 now. Yeah, October 2024. For a French league called Mamago Esports. When I got kicked off my team like a day before I was scheduled to play. That's why I started casting. So I wanted to support my friends. Okay. Ornn does do a decent amount of damage early on, and Gragas does have to be wary about his mana pool. Okay, the Zenith onto Shinobi. Looks like we had a little bit of mixed targeting, but here comes the big man Tings. Has the big gun, but we proc the Infernum, and it's is it in? Yeah, proc Infernum, and it's just not gonna be enough. But Shinobi heal is down. Heal still available here for Orion. So no spellbook on either player means we're not going to see no Ignite or other shenanigans. Ooh, okay, knock up here from Hemo, but Ares and Soma, mana is getting low. Shinobi is a bit careful, but he is going to be going down. Red buff, though, could mean disaster strikes, but unfortunately no purple gun early, so Snoopy able to make it out once again. Okay, Pie Creamer, though, doesn't do damage. Ooh, okay, maybe the damage isn't enough. But that's Orion able to basically solo kill the Gwen and Big Man Things. You do like the Jamaican man, yeah. You be the Rasta man when it comes to picking up all that money. Alright, then now we see two top laners that are basically out of mana. Looking to trade grass procs. You've all been there. You've all felt this pain of like, bruh, why do my abilities cost so much? I can't do anything. And Canadia is looking to maintain priority here in this mid lane. CS is evened out, but health advantage, big health advantage. Ooh, okay. There's some getting very riskily low. 600 gold. Probably expecting a tier or like tier refillable, probably. Unless we're going Roa. Ooh, okay. Nice Shunpo here. Ooh, okay, but how are we going to miss the... No, we're not going to miss the Ken. We're going to give over a few stacks, but... ooh, jeez. Good damage. Canadia is running very low on mana. It's built up a tiny lead, but it's going to be hard to keep it up. Oh, okay. Zenith not going to connect here from Orion. Canadia doing a good job denying some CS. Wave in a really, really bad position for the Suns here in the bot lane. It's gonna need some jungle attention. Not a lot of things could go bad. Level lead 2. Well, XP lead here. Okay. TPs have been I don't know, it looks like Hemo took a cheater recall. I gotta make sure you don't lose any of those plates early. It could be pretty big. It's a lot of money. 120 gold a plate. That's 1,800 gold per lane in plating. So it's 5,400 gold in total for 15 turrets. Right, Gragas with a tier now, able to abuse the Drunken Rage and the little Kaz. If Ornn ever gets too close, you just belly bop him. And Gragas has good sustain, so... Ooh, okay, Snoop's Lifeline could be in a bit of danger. Orion looking to get something out of it. That's the Sunlight proccing. And now we're going to commit the teleport from Canadia. And if you don't get anything out of this gank, then things are going to be really bad. Because Nightmare gets a free recall here. Ooh, okay. All that for about 50 damage on Pie Creamer. Ooh, okay. Ursoma gonna miss the explosive cast. A little bit too eager. The Bell's Charge is just not going to find anybody. Okay, Orion looking to buy as much time as possible. Canadia has to be careful. Has the level 6, but it's still an ASOL, so... It's gonna be, Okay, oh. Okay, here comes the Sky's Descent. But Pie Creamer has overstayed way too long. And that's just going to be a double kill for Yunara. And Snoopy and Snoops have made it into the mid lane, but these quests are very punishing if you are not in your respective lanes. So Snoopy actually going to fall a bit behind quest-wise. While Big Man Thing's able to just go red away. Let's fight on that turret. Very good start by Pie Creamer, generating about 1,000 extra gold just from all the gank impact he's been able to have. It looks like it is a Rod of Ages start here for Gragas. You just get the tier because tier's stack now, so you can technically go Seraph's Fimbulvinter and get like a really, really good shield with a really useful, yeah, just an insane amount of shielding. Okay, Xenoblade on to Snoopy. Here comes the Aphelios ultimate. We're getting the stacks. The Monsoon is getting ready. Ooh, but that's just not enough damage at the end of the day. The Ord ult is gonna connect regardless. But Big Man Things did not have enough. Okay, Grand Skyfall could just be enough, but ooh, that's both summoners force out of Yunara and the flash now on Janna. So a lot of problematic things here for the side of the Sun's bot lane. As Aphelios is starting to generate a really, really juicy lead. Looks like it's gonna be Grubs for Dragon Train. Oh, okay, that is the Gwen ultimate. I mean, not that the cooldown's too long, but that's a pretty big cooldown to lose. So there's nothing to fight for though. To be fair, like outside of wanting to fight for like a chicken camp, there's really not much to fight for. So, but with that solo kill in the top lane, Hemo's looking very comfortable. Has a CS lead, and now with the Spectre's Cowl. Once he has that Hollow Radiance, things are just gonna get a little bit harder for. Ooh, okay, yeah. I see, there's just some chunking going on, but Arizona still does some damage. He's got the Doran's Ring. He's got the Blasting Wand. Oh, okay. Are we go? Oh, we're going to Hex the Gunblade on Katarina. I mean, it's been so long that it's been in the game, but yeah, no. Snoop's Lifeline not gonna be able to find Pie Creamer. No ultimate, so a lot of damage kind of just negated. Shinobi has to be very careful too. Very, very low HP. It looks like we want to maybe set up a dive here onto Yunara. We've got the Skies Descend, but it's not going to be enough. And here comes Nightmare. Just cleaning up a clean triple kill. And it went from okay to disaster striking. Because now Fed Katarina can do Fed Katarina things. And this is the mid laner without teleport. So the rotations just seem to be really good here from Nightmare tonight. Okay, the Hollow Radiance now finished up for Hemo, but the damage is starting to stack up. Okay. Okay, a nice Bellows Breath here to absorb the damage. Big Man Things could be in danger. Snoopy is gonna get the shutdown though, but is Yunara able to go Super Saiyan? Looks like she's not, and Shinobi here gonna be biting off more than they can chew. But Gwen with a nice gank here in the top lane runs down Arizoma. And yeah, that's Gunblade finish here for Katarina. So she's gonna have access to sustain, access to an active slow that deals magic damage. And that's the quest line done here for Hemo. Okay, Arizoma looking to get in. No explosive cask. One more W should be enough. Can he get in? He needs the E. And yep, okay, answers the 1v1. It takes half his life and is forced to TP back, but Okay, Canada aware that there's the funky bunch is here. So play careful that that Katarina starts to do a lot of damage now. Leona looking to get on Snoopy. Still no flash here on this Yunara. Can we get the tornado? The Gale interrupt. Yeah, Yunara going Super Saiyan here. She's trying to find out, but there's no monsoon here. The heal comes up, but Big Man Thing's able to find it. But Orion snuffs the lights out first. Okay, and unfortunately, Snoop's lifeline, no real damage here on the Gwyneth Paltrow build. I would really need to see those first, like, item and a half kind of thing to get that damage in. My Stormraiser, welcome back, Stormraiser. You've been fondly missed by most AD carries ever. Let's see, what does it do now? Okay, okay, it's just fleet footwork. It's fleet footwork that does damage. Okay. Okay, Canada could be in a bit of trouble, but the Skies Ascend. Gonna land. Pike Creamer here tanking the turret, forced to flash away, but now Nightmare could be in danger. A nice double shampoo here. And, okay, we'll get the, oh, Shinobi. What you're doing, Shinobi? The boom boom pow is not going to be enough. We're going to get the solar flare for the kill. No, it doesn't look like it. We're really trying to get Shinobi. Oh, but we don't have the movement speed to be able to find it. Instead, Snoop's lifeline gets snuffed out. Seems like we got a Magic the Gathering player here, you know. You pay 4 life if you control a swamp. Destroy a target creature. Poor Gwen. Set to the Shadow Realm again. Oh, okay. The stacks are starting to add up. Here comes Pantheon, but Yunara had already flashed. Okay. Oh, maybe we finally see Zeke's on Leona. But I think it's just gonna be Locket. I'll be honest. I think it's just gonna be Locket. I would love to see Zeke's, but I think it's just gonna be a Locket. Okay, the Jordans have been upgraded for Nightmare. She's looking to go in. Okay, the Skies Descend is not available here, but Big Man Thing's trying to get some damage done. But the Wombo Combo Teamfight come. If you can't assassinate them fast, you can't assassinate them at all. Canada has to try and get away, but the shampoo is gonna be enough. Yeah, Yunara free firing for days is gonna be enough to win that team fight. Nightmare did what they could. Took out 2 people. But it sadly was not enough. I was like, Arizona going to be able to pick up a turret for themselves. So we're at the 1 item mark. Bandle Pipes! Gotta hype it up every time the Bandle Pipes gets built. But, you know, one day, we will get Zeke's. The new Zeke's. I feel like the new Zeke's is really good. I think it's that hidden OP that people like, you know, they haven't read. They haven't read the hidden OP. But Jordan's upgraded here for Canada, so it's definitely some well-needed magic resist with the Chainleaf Thrashers. Get that shield to be able to survive that Katarina burst. Okay, Pike Creamer looking to get inside of Hemo. Okay, the Smite lands down. We got the belly bop here. Here comes the Call of the Forge God, but is it going to be enough? No, okay, the Explosive Cap's going to interrupt the second part of the Orin Ultimate. The Zenith Blade doesn't connect thanks to the Whirling Gale. And now Hemo trying to make it away. With the, okay, Nightmare going to be caught up. Taking some damage. Yunara goes Super Saiyan. But is it going to be enough? Nightmare looking to get that damage down. But Big Man Things, he's doing the Big Man Things. And is it enough? Canadian now getting rooted up and just taken to the graveyard. Okay, Gwen getting at least a 1-for-1 here. The Conqueror healing really going to town. And we're going Lichbane here. Ooh. Missing out on that CS, unfortunately. But, okay. Pygrimer doing the solo Rifto Herald. Rift Herald, very easy objective nowadays. Drugabet OP. Plus, it loses so much HP when you pop the eye. Gotta make sure you pop. The eye won't spawn under 2000 HP, but now Nightmare picking up a solo turret for themselves. And looks like Jackshaw are going to be our second item of choice here. For unless we're going that new HP item on the Ornn. I know Macor has been meat riding the shit out of that item. But maybe it's a thing. Alright, we got Fimbulvinter Rod. Are we going to see the Seraphs a double tier stacking mana item? Or is it truly exclusive to Kassadin Rise Cassiopeia? We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Alright, looks like it was Shadow Flame next up on the menu. Infinity Edge as well for Big Man Things and Nightmare. Alright. Ooh, okay. A red buff here from Snoop's Lifeline. Okay, making it a little bit harder. Shumpo back into the action. The flash to follow. Sky's Descent going to find two, but it's not going to be enough. Orion doesn't even have to get involved with this team fight. And it was already Jover. But the Rift Herald being popped in the bot lane means that the inner turret could be going down any second now. We'll have to see if they're able to mount the defense. It's just a tornado and a dragon versus an evil space. I don't even know what the Rift Herald's supposed to be. A turtle? A snail? A tortoise? Just the leftover t-shirt you found at the thrift store for $15. But it's not going to matter. The defense was not strong enough. The turret gets taken. The quests are done, so we have shifted the AD carriers to being permanent mid laners, as it is the safest lanes for them to get near a turret. Jackshaw indeed was the item here for Ornn. And now we are getting ready for this Ocean Soul. We'll slowly start stacking it up, but with the regen, if we are able to get Soul, this could be an almost guaranteed win con here for the side of the Suns. They are down 5,000 gold, but I mean, if you take out this Katarina, the damage profile isn't really there. Pantheon falls off really hard, starting really soon. We'll have to see. Pykreamer and Nightmare, though, have been having some really, really strong performances as of late. So, let's say Aphelios has his Infinity Edge. We have the up. Oh, it's the Dusk and Dawn. Okay. Interesting that we go Dusk and Dawn over Lichbane. Figure the Lichbane would do more damage on Gwen, but I guess you want the on-hits more? Yeah, I guess Gwen is considered an on-hit champion. Alright, Ocean Dragon started up here, uncontested, not on vision here for the side of the Suns. They do not know this is happening. They probably have an inkling. But, yeah, Hemo has to be a little bit careful. He's getting assistance from Shinobi and Snoops, but are they going to be able to make this play happen? Oh, a plate was denied here from the top lane. Is the new meta, you know, letting the wave crash. So, because if you haven't hit the turret, you don't get access to the plate. With the Crystalline Overgrowth, you're guaranteed a plate almost, because it just does so much damage. Level 15 already for the Ornn. We're doing level 10 on Snoopy, so Snoopy's got some catching up to do XP-wise, but doesn't really get much access to the wave. Alright, we get the recall here from Pantheon. Pantheon looking, but Shinobi might have found him. Okay, yeah, this is 2.5 item Pantheon. He is pretty tanky. Doing a lot of damage, but we're in a chokehold. We're in an Ornn-friendly chokehold. Is it gonna be enough? Pykreamer so far doesn't think it'll be enough. And now that's an Ornn who's gonna get turned into some fresh donor kebabs, baby. We're eating some good lamb tonight. And just solid team fight here from Horizons. We're not at the point. We're not at the point yet where Suns are insanely OP. Team fight did not start off very well. Chokeholds are great, But you gotta be able to follow up, and unfortunately, Snoop's Lifeline hasn't really been able to bring the thunder this game. Alright, Baron started up. It looks like there's no presence for this Baron, so it looks like it's a freebie. That's gonna drive the gold lead up. Alright. 8,000 gold up. Things are starting to hit critical mass. Okay, we sell the refillable. What are we picking up, Katarina? No, we're not selling it. Okay, Hemo really wants. Okay, but Pie Creamer might be in danger. I mean, it's still an Orn. Ooh, okay, maybe not. Maybe I spoke too soon. Oof! Wow. Okay, the guaranteed crits from Pantheon are gonna be enough, and yeah, this Pantheon is fed. Wow. Okay, 11.5k gold, riches by 1,200. He's a needlessly large rod up on anybody in the game right now. And no, not much armor here on the Orn or healing reduction, so Pantheon kind of just gets a free med kit. It was close, but oh, Magi is picked up for Katarina. That's what Nightmare was looking to pick up. Alright, we've got the Rylai's plus the Rod. The very slow scaling build. But hey, if we get the 500 stacks or like 450 something stacks on a Ralliant Soul, maybe it's enough. Let's check in on Canada, see how many stacks they do have. 248. Okay, we're far away from the promised land. Alright, IE picked up for Yunara. That's a big power spike. 2 crit items with a Runans. Go Super Saiyan, has spacing, and can definitely be a lethal combination attack. Okay, we used the Hollow Mist very early. Now Snoop's Lifeline could be in danger. Okay, we get the Explosive Cask, and now Snoop's Lifeline gonna be going down, and this Aphelios hurts so much. Instant triple kill, basically. It's just over. 200 years of experience. It's the Quadra kill for Big Man Dings, and he bringing it up. Lucky Rastaman were flashing to try and get on Canada. And they survive. Okay, a little bit of bursty ignite coming down, but there's no slows here from Katarina. And that looks like it's gonna be the clean sweep, ladies and gentlemen. Put the money on your carries, and they shall carry. Okay, here comes a giant Skies to Sand, but is it enough? Pie Creamer able to get out of range. Can Yunara? Yunara does not have the Super Saiyan. We don't have the Needlework. Oh, Orion going back into By Time Forest. Team gets knocked out by the Monsoon, but Big Man Things just does the damage. Snoopy is trying to go Super Saiyan. Is it enough? But there's so much damage. And that Snoopy is going to town. And that's a Quadra kill. The reverse ace. The reverse ace. We gotta steal the dragon! We gotta steal the dragon! Stop the tempo! Hold the line! Get them objective bounties! The dragon is definitely worth more than a turret. But okay, a little bit of retrieval money. They're only down 7k gold now, but Yunara picking up so much money, 4,000 gold, so that should be the third crit item finish, plus maybe another component. We'll have to see. But Big Man Things was doing so much damage, and Snoopy showed up, and then bam, bam, bam! Alright, that's the LDR here. And a crit cloak, so we're at 90... Yeah, we're at 90% crit. Okay. I'm going to really trying to finish that third item, but I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. Okay, we're getting the Dusk and Dawn upgraded here. Oh, no, maybe no. Maybe it's a little too late and Big Man Thing's just gonna walk up and say Gwen is immune. Yeah, well, Gwen is dead. TP here from Canada. Unfortunate. And Yunara has to hold the mid lane defense. Big Man Things do so much damage. Okay, Pike Creamer in between turrets with Nightmare, but now Canada in a bit of danger. The Explosive Cat's gonna save. Gonna save people. Nightmare here, force the flash away from the Arc of Ruin. Okay. It's still, it's a 5v4 for another 10 seconds. Taking an inner turret. Is that enough for now? Dragon's Soul Point is up in 3 minutes. Baron's up in 35 seconds. Aphelios is 100% crit. No Zeeks, but we pick up the Knight's Vow here for Orion. Death Cap on its way. Zonia's on its way. Staircase Gauge on its way. We've almost got a Rift Maker here for Gwen. You're not able to claim any bounties that fight. Okay, Baron is up. We're clearing vision around it. Wait, it hasn't started yet. Channeling the teleport from here, from Arizona. We picked up the Death Cap, picked up the Zonias. Okay, things are getting interesting. Shinobi is going to be the first to walk in the bush. I have priority, but here comes the Grand Skyfall. It's going to find 3 people. The Solar Flare is going to be able to find people, but Pie Creamer gets eviscerated. The knockups here are going to be enough. We're going Super Saiyan. Can you not kill Snoopy? If you can't kill Snoopy, this team fight can't be won. Big Man Thing's trying, but that's a quadra kill for Yunara. Big Man Thing trying, but Big Man Thing no have no money. Okay, that's 100% crit Yunara right there. Yeah, that's Phantom Dancer here. And what are we picking up? A Vamp Scepter? Yeah. They say we're going Vamp Scepter and maybe even Red Pot. Gotta make sure we get things done. Like I said, we got to the late game. If you can't kill this Yunara, you have no win condition. This Yunara will 1v9 the team if her ult's up. There's no tank. Leona ain't tanky. Not against a Yunara with 100% shred. Okay, Shinobi has to be a little bit careful. Baron was interrupted, so it's still available on the table. Ocean Soul Point is still up for grabs in 50 seconds, but I think Baron would definitely help a little more. Shinobi trying to interrupt, but that's the final Masterwork item here. Given over by Hemo. So now we've got maximum or efficiency. We're going to scoreboard down. We're looking to set up that Death Brush. Arizona and Nightmare are playing baits. There's no vision here. Canada could. Oh no, Canada, what are you doing? Okay, here comes that. Whoa! The damage from the Big Man Things. We're doing the damage. We're getting in. And now, oh, okay. Maybe Yunara goes Super Saiyan. Snoopy tries. Has to hold on for dear life, but Katarina's able to snipe, and it's not enough. There's no lifeline left here. Maybe Gwen. Gwen is immune. Gwen is immune. But no, looks like she forgot her vaccination. And I don't think Hemo can defend. 14 seconds on Canada. Well, I mean, to be fair, they don't have really good push. Maybe we get one more team fight. But Canada, watch where you're going. You can't walk into a push with no vision. You're the Asol, not the Leona. Hemo could have gotten out of that, but also Hemo wasn't in a really good place even to land the ultimate. Nope. We've got a FPS issue. I think maybe I don't know. The game was paused here by Shinobi. We'll find out what is the issue in just a second here. Bring that scoreboard back up. GA gonna be the next item here for Aphelios. Stinky Jungle pissed himself. What? That's crazy. Ain't no way that's the real reason. AD carries are nearing maximum capacity. Yunara is, I mean, Snoopy is probably 300 gold off full build. Yeah, no, that is a lot of damage here coming out of Snoopy. It does have to put the world on their shoulders and say, I will win. We got Thornmill picked up here for Ornn. But you finally have the Riftmaker for Gwen. Leandri's picked up by Aesol. Nightmare losing all that value from that early Majaz. But we're about to hit full build on the supports. That's crazy. Alright, about to be full build on support. You know, it's kind of sad when your support basically almost has as much gold as either top laner. Alright, ready checks coming out here from the Suns. Alright, we are getting back into the game. Horizons running at the speed of Sound Sonic to make their way to the dragon. Guarantee that soul point. But no AD carry right now. So it's going to be a bit of a slow take. However, it looks like the need to get this dragon is not very important in the eyes. In the eyes of the Suns. Yunara really wants that Bloodthirster. She's a wave off. She's a wave off her item. Gonna be a big difference. No anti-heal on the side of New Horizons, so Yunara's gonna have free real estate when it comes to healing. Oh, Bramble picked up by Leona. Speak it into existence and it shall happen. Alright. Yunara takes a recall. That is... Alright. AD carry still not level 16 at 32 minutes. The slowdown of the late game minions definitely has changed XP curves. Alrighty. Well, we're at maximum capacity. It looks like it's gonna be a fight in the base. Alright. It's as strong as we're gonna get, at least for this team fight right now. Oh, we're even gonna have to take another red? Okay, rank 3 ultimates for everyone except the supports. Alright. Ooh. We're trying to defend the turret, but okay. We're throwing out the needlework. We're going in. Orion is getting melted, but there's no follow-up. Nightmare just gonna assassinate Shinobi. Ooh, okay, the Moonlight Vigil misses. Ooh, Yunara is going to town. Does she get another dash in? We gotta be a little bit careful. Ooh. A Sanakeo! Transcendence has been activated. But the Nexus turrets are in danger! The minions, they're hitting the Nexus turrets! We need to play base defense now. But now the Yunara is no longer Super Saiyan. Oh no, Hemo. Oh, wow. Okay, Snoopy is out healing the world! And wow, Snoopy does it! The clutch defense once again! Oh, Yunara has no use for money. Yunara has 22,000 gold. Yunara has 30% of her team's income. It's insane. This is an era of mayhem. You can't just buy stat anvils. Do you sell the Phantom Dancer just to get the Immortal Shield Bow at this point? Just to guarantee safety? Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, that's a Bloodletter Curse. Wow, okay. Some items got like some items and skills got like icon redesigns and they didn't even mention it, and it was just like, from a casting perspective, you know, you don't get to play 150 million games a season, so some of these look cool. The Cosmic Drive here for Gragas soon? Maybe? Okay. Dragon Soul in 40 seconds. Ocean Dragon could definitely help Aphelios survive a little bit longer, but I think we're going... is this... oh yeah, okay, it is. We're probably going Shield Bow here on Aphelios. I guess we must have Overheal as our rune. And Legend, like Legend Bloodline, because no sustain on Aphelios. This is a little bit crazy. I mean, I think Snoopy just out DPS's Aphelios. Depending on the gun combo, it's just so much damage. Canadia, okay, that's just a guaranteed soul. It's gonna be uncontested. There's one more base defense. Can they hold the line? Gold doesn't matter at this point in the game. There's now officially some sustain on Big Man Things. Alright. Level 20 now on Ornn. Look at those stats. That's some good wave clear. Might need Baron to be able to try and push for the end. Okay, Shadow Flame now finished up here for Gwen. Oh, there's not going to be a Center of the Universe available here. Okay, the Explosive Cast has stopped the... Ooh. Ooh, that is the Flash on Yunara, the Ghost on Gwen. But Nightmare biting off more than she can chew. And Snoops was looking for something, but... Yeah, we're currently just playing Bloons Tower Defense 7. If you didn't know, Team Fighting Simulator turns into Bloons Tower Defense when you're just trying to make sure the Nexus doesn't explode. Okay, we're getting close to that Zonia's here for Asol. Everyone's nearing max capacity. Leona's full build. The first support I've seen this year to be full build in a competitive game. That's crazy. We're going double Zonias here from Gwen and Asol. So we'll see if they're able to get it. That's the Seekers picked up. Alright, scoreboard down as we get ready for this Baron team fight. At this point, we might have to... We can scale... Like, Asol scales infinitely with the Stardust. It's... This team fight, the game is going to be decided by someone accidentally walking into a bush and then just getting melted instantly. Okay, the Suns are finally making their way outside of their base. Ooh, Snoop's lifeline. Getting slowed. That slow from Gragas is insane, bro. It feels like it lasts forever. Okay, now back to clearing vision. Nightmare is on vision. Okay, but Shampoo plus Blastcone plus extra ward, that's some good jumping. Elder spawns in 3 minutes. Is that the win con? And neither team seems to be wanting to budge an inch. Yeah, we're clearing out more vision. Gragas making sure the wave can push. There's so much standing gold here for the Suns, but any team fight that ends, it's probably just the end of the game. Ornn looking for a pick, but the Call of the Forge God not going to be able to find anything. Okay, that's a knock-up. And Nightmare going to go down. Okay, that should at least be a turret or something. They brage. The Suns are braging. And now Yunara is a turret destroyer at this point in the game. Okay, 2 turrets are gone. Gragas has to recall. Oh, but there's a wave on the Nexus. The Nexus turrets might be going down. Can they afford to wait? Oh, no. The turret looks like it's about to break. One swift breeze. Oh, no. The minions were able to defend in time. They were able to defend, but Baron's up. Baron's up, and to see everyone recalling Shinobi has to flash away. The Grand Skyfall coming in here. We're looking to buy as much time as we can. We're trying to force the Ace-Hole TP as a wave is coming in from the bot lane. And it's a juicy one. And that's another Baron going over to New Horizons. Or maybe... if that Howling Gale, would have taken that Baron, bro, I would have jumped out of my seat. Okay, we're technically full build here for Canada once they recall. Gwen's got the Seekers, and Ornn. Well, I mean, I think at this point of the game you can sell the Dorans. At level 20 here on Ornn. What do you get as your last item? Do you just get a Randuin's to survive all the crit bursts? Yeah, I think Randuin's would actually be fantastic here because Katarina does a lot of damage. Okay. Full build now on Ace-Hole. Alright. We prage, we prage, we prage. Wave clearing against Baron is not fun for anyone. Big man thinks he's looking for an angle, but he's got to be careful. 2 auto attacks from Yunara will spell his death. Okay, another inhibitor set is starting to respawn. Okay. Okay, Baron. No, Baron hasn't worn off yet. Someone's got to pull a trigger soon. Okay, Air-Soma. Oh, maybe Hemo's in danger. Oh, the flash! The flash done by Pantheon. Nightmare finds Shinobi. Okay, Yunara doesn't have the wobble combo. Big Man Thing's able to do it, but there's so much damage here from the Ace-Hole. We're going to go into the GA. Canada is trying, but gets stunned up by Orion. And now Big Man Things, he can't make it over the wall. But that should be enough. There's just not enough damage. Aphelios has Red Gun. He's sustaining. Yeah, we've got Baron, multi-cannons. And we're just looking to end it. Horizon's gonna take the 3-0 victory in this scrim. As always, thank you guys for watching. VOD should be up within the next hour or two on the YouTube channel if you didn't get to watch it all. But it's definitely something you're going to want to watch if you're any of these teams. It's a lot of things that we could look into. But hey, thanks for the fantastic game for you. Thank you, Andromeda Esports, for the last minute scrim. And we'll see you guys next time. Make sure you follow and sub to YouTube if you want to see more. Ciao, bye for now.